Welcome. It has been a minute, hasn't it? We are back. Well, I'm back. Because Annalise is elsewhere. And that's all part of the mystery, folks. But around a week ago, I started getting broody to play Alien Isolation again. Watching Alien again might have had something to do with it. But here we are. I decided for the weekend when Annalise was away, I was going to do a little special stream. Oop. So, let me know if you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. I tell you what, I'm just going to log on and make sure I'm actually broadcasting audio. There we go, I can hear myself. Amazing. You blame Alien Romulus. Stephen, hello! Good to see you. See your name in a chat. How are you doing, sir? Amazing. How have you been? We have been well. You will be delighted to know that we have two very sweet little kittens that we now own. We now have cats. Neither of them is called Jonesy, because neither of them is orange. They are, in fact, part Bengal. They're sort of a very pretty two-tone brown and white kind of coloration, with different amounts of white on them. And they are absolutely adorable. They are 9 weeks old, and we just love them. They are completely crazy. We call them the crazy boys. And they run all over the place. But they're actually very well behaved for cats of that age. One of the massive advantages is that they are completely litter trained from their owner, which was awesome, because that saved us a hell of a lot of trouble. We've just got to try and keep them out of the way of like mains wiring, so we don't want them chewing cables to stuff. But that's an ongoing process. Their names are related to the classic TV series The West Wing, of which Annalise and I are both enormous fans. And so one of them is called Bradley, after Bradley Whitford, who is the actor who plays Joshua Lyman. And the other one is called Toby, who is the character played by Richard Schiff, in The West Wing. So it's Josh and Toby, except one of them is called Bradley. And the fact that it makes less sense is really fun. I really like the fact that it makes less sense than if we just called them Toby and Josh. So yeah, that's our cats. Joe, welcome! And of course, Catherine, how are you both? It's good to see you. It's been a while, actually. We haven't really caught up in a while. I hope everything's well with you both. Yeah, it's Halloween. Today was a little bit rainy down here in the south, and the colours of the leaves are turning, and it just put me in that lovely kind of autumnal mood. Andrew, welcome. Good to see you again. How you doing? Yes, it has been a while, hasn't it? We're very sorry it's been a while, but we have been incredibly busy. Because, unfortunately, you know, this channel is never going to be a thing that we do very regularly, I'm sorry to say, but it is something we can do with our friends every now and again. Yeah, we'll definitely have a big catch-up. We'll have to do a Zoom at some point and actually talk about what's been going on. Terrible when you're popular. Please excuse my terrible coughs. It is not COVID or an alien embryo. It is, in fact, just the flu. It's just bog standard the flu. Right, I think we will start in about 2 minutes. Fear and danger? I'm in danger. What's that for? Is that The Simpsons? That's The Simpsons, right? That's the kid. That's Ralph the kid. I'm in danger. That's a hilarious moment. I love that. You will all be very glad to know that I am 2 drinks in. I've got myself a lovely Henry Weston cider. Ralph Wiggum, there we go. Did you talk about Romulus already? No, we haven't gotten into that. I'm just doing preamble until we get started. I haven't seen it. I've seen multiple reviews. I didn't want to go and see it because I saw enough reviews that were non-spoiler that just convinced me that it was just never... It's not done anything new. What I really was hoping for was that we could have the Alien version of Prey, because Prey I watched, because several of my friends and also a couple of YouTube channels that we all watch recommended Prey and said that's a really nice way to reintroduce the Predator franchise. It's got a Predator in it, but it's told from a completely different perspective, which is, I think, what they should have been doing with the Alien films all along, instead of just having Ripley always be the main character. Yeah, I saw that. I actually thought their review was absolutely hilarious. Joe and Catherine, you will enjoy this. Our friends Rich and Duncan on the Valverde Broadcasting channel, they did an amazing review that I will give you a quick summation, which was, so if Alien, the original Alien film, was about humanity encountering the unknown, humanity encountering the limits of its own exploring potential and the fierce challenges of nature and the indifference of nature, then Alien Romulus is about what if Slender Man came out your fanny, which I think is one of the most amazing reviews I've ever heard. Joe says, I feel like the first 75% was the most 79-esque, and we loved it. Then, yeah, that kind of tracks with what we've heard. So the news seems to be not good, which is a real shame, because I think Romulus was originally meant to be like a TV series, wasn't it? I thought I heard that it was going to be like a short mini series, and then suddenly it's a movie. Which just goes to show kind of how fungible these things can be. Anyway, here we go. We're going to go for it. It's all Alien, all the time, and we're going to start. Now, I'm going to start from the beginning. I have been playing it back a couple of days ago. I started like Thursday night, and then I've been playing bits and pieces here. Start game. Head tracking off, because I don't think they can do that. Noise detection off to fuck, because I do not feel like dealing with that. Let's put it at easy. Why not? And we're going to set the Siegson to there. Miniseries would have been great. I agree. It just sort of, from what I heard, that there were actually some interesting characters, and what happens to the characters over time during the film probably would have had a lot more impact if you'd had more time to get to know them and to actually feel for them and go, oh no, I really don't want Slender Man to come out her fanny. No. Oh dear. Or like the robot character is supposedly really good. Okay. Still, for my money,
report of the commercial
this is my favorite Alien thing other than the first film.
Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
I'll just let the intro kind of play out and then we'll start talking.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port facility.
I know what it is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
And here we are. Getting out of the life pods. That is a great intro, isn't it? It doesn't overthink it. I so love when an intro doesn't overthink what it needs to say. Because we've all seen Alien. I've only seen one streamer that played this game without ever having watched Alien. And everybody in the comments was like, "You mad bastard! Why are you doing this if you've never seen the Alien film?" And about halfway through his playthrough of it, this is a guy called Little Indigestion, spelled Lil Indigestion. Guy called Ryan, who is a wonderful, wonderful guy. I really love his streams. He's just seems like a totally genuine person. And but the hilarious thing was, it's like, why have you not watched it? You need to. And about halfway through, he watched the film, and then went, "Huh, everything makes a lot more sense now. I think I understand what's happening." So, for the most part, we've all seen this. We all know what we're looking at. We know what type of stories tend to be told in the Alien universe. So this game is kind of free to play around with your expectations of what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. And it sort of switches it up a bit. Now, I'm going to attempt, when I'm doing this playthrough, to leave no stone unturned. I'm going to attempt to try and find all the little extras I missed first time round, because I've been watching playthroughs of this game, and I'm like, oh, I never got to that area, or I never actually bothered to open that room. So we're not going to miss anything this time. We're going to enjoy all of the details, because hard to believe, this game is 10 years old. This came out, I think, late 2014. And it's one of those scary things, like discovering that Mean Girls came out 20 years ago, and I'm like, that's terrifying because I went to see that with a bunch of my teenage friends when it came out. Oh no, I'm out. But this was from an era of games where they really went in on all the details. So there's so much to enjoy in just seeing all the little things they've put in just basically for yucks, really. I mean, we've got our classic Alien era ashtray, and so it's the dirty shitter space future. So we've got dirty shitter meaning, you know, pints of cream, fried eggs, cigarettes, you know, unhealthy food. And we all live in space and we read pornography. In our sleeping pods, we've got something that looks like an early Nintendo system there. Is that a hard drive somebody's brought with them? Looks like it sort of might be. A big fantasy novel, War in Totality, or something like that. The classic nodding, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. A nodding bird thing. Let's sign in. Andrew, one of the things I love about Alien is that nothing much happens for the first 45 minutes. You just spend time setting up the characters. Yes, that is a very good point. That the first 45 minutes of many films, really, are super important for just... Oh, I think we can actually close these. There we go. I mean, I think most films, the first act is incredibly important because that's your kind of exposition, right? That's where you are establishing the world we're in. Movies that do this really well, like Alien or RoboCop or the first Star Wars, you think about watching the first Star Wars, how quickly you learn what kind of world you're in the classic 77 Star Wars. And obviously that weight is lifted from subsequent movies because they don't have to set up everything that's going on. Right, we're going to have a shower. So you can do this. This is the last shower poor Ellen Ripley gets to have. Not Ellen Ripley, Amanda Ripley, sorry. This woman deserves a break. So anytime I get to give this poor character a bit of a break, we're going to let her have her creature comforts here. Because we know that things do not go well. There we go. So, I think we're going to get dressed. Steven says, a friend of mine wrote a fan sequel for Alien and wrote that the alien was a bioweapon made to fight the Thing from the John Carpenter Thing. Interesting. Now the question is, how would it be defended against the Thing? Is that why it has acid blood? It's because the Thing can't copy acid? That would be interesting. That's an intriguing idea. And that the aliens were made as a quasi-nuke, as the only creature that could stop the Thing. Interesting. Right. No computer left unturned, because they always have interesting little plot things, especially coming to see this game for the second time. We're going to find a lot more little details that we're going to know the significance of them. So, Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer. I have a friend that's just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him. He's got good papers. Same old story. The megacorps undercut him, picked up all his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies. I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol station, what a shithole. Still I hear Weyland-Yutani pay well. Good luck to you if you can't beat them, right? Let's catch up when you get back. So, sounds like Verlaine has just joined Weyland-Yutani. We've got a very cute little robot here. I like that robot. And we're going to use... I've been Pavlovian conditioned to love these save points. And to be like, yes! A save point! Oh my god! So what we just learned there was that this ship or this pilot have just been signed up to Weyland-Yutani. Given that this is set between Alien and Aliens, this kind of implies that Weyland-Yutani is on the rise. So by the time we see it in Aliens, it's become like present-day sort of Amazon, right?
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Please let me know if the levels of the game are... the game audio are too low. I hope you could all hear that. Obviously there's subtitles too, but I want you to be able to hear it and hear the soundtrack too. So obviously Samuel's just introduced us to... He confirmed the fact that he is a robot because he said, well, I don't really need as much help. I don't need as much sleep as the rest of you. So that's interesting because the fact that he's revealed he's a robot means he's less likely to be a spy, we hope. We'll hear every scary jump, don't worry. Good. Okay, this is a fun little thing I discovered. You can move the biobed. You can put it in the scanner. And then I guess it would do a scan of whoever was in there. So, just a few of us on the Torrens. Obviously, this is basically an exact copy of the science lab that's in the original Alien film. Right down to, I think they're looking up there for the facehugger when it crawls off Kane and stuff like that. And this is where they set down the remains of it to examine it and so on. Interesting, we have a wheelchair. I'm wondering if there's a significance to that. I guess you notice something like that in a game that's set 200 years from now, and you think, okay, so this is very, very similar to our world, as in there are still very much the problems we have, that we haven't found a cure for paralysis, or we haven't found cures for all kinds of problems. And I think what they're saying in the emails on the computers is very much indicating that too, that this is still a kind of dog-eat-dog world where everybody is kind of has to fend for themselves, and the corporations are really they're the ones that rule the roost. No one gets a cool Professor X floaty chair. Wouldn't that be nice?
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. I'm sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
So Taylor is an interesting character, obviously.
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
Now that we've played this game, I feel like this can be a full spoilers playthrough, as in, like, I can mention things that happen later on. Don't get too attached. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Samuels, I need to... Yeah. There's a computer I need to look at. Nina Taylor. Hey Taylor, got your case request. It may take me a while to dig out the files, and the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. 2122, the Weyland-Yutani cargo vessel Nostromo went missing. Now I have my model of the Nostromo from Eagle Moss sitting on my little table next to me, because I had to get it out. And I've even got a little shuttle, the Narcissus shuttle she escapes in. I've even got a little one of those. Apart from the new science officer, the rest of the crew had worked together before. Right, because they explained that Kane had just... sorry, not Kane. Ash had just joined the crew. That's why none of them knew him. That's why she says to Dallas, have you ever shipped out with Ash before? And he's like, I just run the ship. The science division is something else. Or whatever he says. Weyland-Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in the history. Get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyway, I'll try and find the files later, clarify some of the points. If you want, I'll help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs have an eye on you for something big. Now that looks a lot like motivation, doesn't it? So, this is now MSV 7760 Torrens M-class starship. Now, did they say what the Nostromo was? I guess they didn't. Captain Verlaine, Diane Verlaine, William Connor as their comm officer. So now they're running the whole ship with 2 people, and we're all passengers. So there's... Oh, Christopher Samuels. I don't think we ever knew his first name. Amanda Ripley, Nina Taylor. Interstellar communications antenna, long-haul hypersleep chamber, commercial passenger. Retains operational heavy-duty tow umbilical. Now, I think that's important for later, because I think that's how it docks up with Sevastopol, is that it has the umbilical. Naval cookbook. I do love all of the stuff here, like biscuits, cookies, crackers. Now, note something. They don't say... They say biscuits and cookies. And also they say bran flakes, porridge oats, cornflakes. And this is because the original Alien film... So all of this is based on designs done from the original Alien film, which was designed by Ron Cobb, who is the main set designer. And to my mind, just as much as H.R. Giger is an important designer for the success of the Alien movies, I think Ron Cobb is just as important, because he's the one who came up with all of this. But, as you may or may not know, Alien was filmed in England, because the actor, I forget his name now, Bolaji Bodejo, something like that. I think he was a Nigerian immigrant to the UK, and he was unnaturally tall. He was like 7 feet tall and very, very slender, and that's why they decided, you know what, you could play the alien. You look, you have a different. You're so tall, and the suit could fit on you really well. American by birth, but Australian by naturalization. Interesting, I didn't know that. So yeah, H.R. Giger and Ron Cobb. But, fun little thing, I think the reason that it all says milk... Oh, look at it. Milk! Cornflakes, bran flakes, porridge oats, those are all British cereals. And that's because it was made in England, right? I think that's the reason.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class, Captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and
So
out.
the thing I think is most fun about this is that you just get to walk through the alien sets.
Comm so I can say hello.
And really, it's only the orange that's new. The sort of orange trim they
Watch
put on
the approach
everything.
on the monitors.
But otherwise, like, that's the funny little helmet, the escape helmet they have. The computers go... It's all just like the films. Alright, here we go. Collect our briefing file. This is our only look at the ship.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is a commercial vessel, Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers portside over.
This waits. Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again?
Don't dock. Bad stuff happening.
The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizer. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving! Taylor, Ripley, hold on!
What-oh.
Taylor! Respond! Anybody!
I will say this for Amanda Ripley. She is preternaturally good at finding a handhold when she needs to, when she's floating outside of a space station. I think she does it like 4 times in this game. Yeah, the music they've used in this is really nice. It's not exactly the original soundtrack. It's sort of slightly adapted, but it's clearly used quite a lot of the elements from the original soundtrack. I have some fun stories about the soundtrack, which maybe we'll get into later. It's like Jill Valentine is the master of unlocking. Yes. Okay, here is our introduction to Sevastopol. It's a good thing this doesn't just blow open. Now, I wonder if that explosion was one of the things that, that's one of the charges that Marshal Waite set in order to try and kill the alien. Because I think you find out later that as you're going around the station and things are blowing up, you think the station is just falling apart, but actually what's happening is you're setting off traps set by Waits. That's why things keep just blowing up in your face. Right, we'll save. So he's clearly been sort of crazy reckless in trying to kill the thing. So we're going to just make sure we don't miss any goodies. Oh goody. What Disney villain says that? Is that Scar? That sounds like Scar. Oh! Oh no. This is a shit space station. This is the space station Space Amazon would build you. That sounds like Jeremy Irons, yeah. That's true. Oh! Oh yeah. Just a pipe of fire. That's the fire pipe, that's where we keep the fire. Just in case you need to char grill a hamburger. That comes into everybody's quarters. You can just roast a steak. Okay. Ah! The first of many Jeffries tubes. Got to go through the Jeffries tubes. That's always one of the things that I think that should be commented on more, is the fact that the service ducts, the air ducts, are a critical feature of both Alien and Star Trek. But not so much Star Wars. You don't see maintenance hatches used quite as much in Star Wars. Unless you count things like the hole that Luke falls into on Bespin. Right. Check the wharf barrels. No. No. Nothing extra there. Ooh, there's a sensor. Sensor. I don't even think we don't have any. Look at that. We don't even have any blueprints yet, so we can't really craft anything. But this is important stuff. Protect your spine, Michael. Faldecker app dead. So they're decommissioning the ship, or they're decommissioning the station, rather. I'll just summarize this. This doesn't mean lucky dip. Don't steal things. Faldecker app head. So that's just there to tell you that, yeah, the station's been... Oh no! Falling! Quite a welcome. Oh yeah, so we fell into like the luggage processing facility.
Damn.
Oh, a flare. Yes, we need those. Omar, hello! Yes, indeed, long time no see. It's been a while. We have both been very, very busy. Which is good. It's good to be busy. Certainly better than lockdown. Right, is there anything down this way? Let's just see if there's any bonuses. One of the things that's great about the Alien games, or the Alien films, is that everything in them is kind of grounded in reality. Like, we all know what a luggage belt is like, because, well, we've nearly all flown on planes, I guess. So it just feels all the more kind of relatable, I think. Hope all's well, Omar. So this very Portal-esque graffiti here, saying, "Someone new. You always know a working Joe. Forgotten. Strangers will be shot. No entry." So keep moving. Now, this establishes atmosphere, right? This is all great stuff for if you're in a horror game and you don't know what's happened. I was going to say, I know a working Joe. Oh god. Yeah, let's turn off Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I should mention this is Catherine. Oh, hi! So you're using the account, I see. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, so I don't know why, if you're fleeing for your life from killer androids, why you would decide, whilst spraying graffiti, to be cryptic in that moment. To be like, I know, I'll leave a type of graffiti that will be an enticing little amuse-bouche for whoever should come on the station next. Oh no, my neck has been snapped into.
Hello?
More likely you'd go, don't trust the androids. They've been programmed to kill humans. Apollo has been hacked. Also, there might be an alien that's been eating people. I think you'd probably just spell it all out. I've been here the whole time. Oh, very spooky. Very, very seasonally appropriate, Catherine. I like it. I do also like the giant FU. I think that's great. And I appreciate the energy, as the kids say. This life for rent.
Doesn't anything here work?
Topical. Okay, so we need to go in here. Maybe they're hoping to get famous posthumously. Yeah. That's their great moment. We need to redo this. We need to charge up this generator thing. We're going to save. Yes, save point. We all love a save point. Ah, yes, unlabeled yellow buttons, just like the original series Enterprise. I don't know what any of those do, but I'll push them anyway. Don't you just love an unlabeled yellow button? Moved our stash, so this is the code to get into a room nearby. Some nonsense corporate propaganda from Seegson, talking about trying to polish the turd of the fact that they're having to shut down the station. This is there to establish that people have been holding up in shelters.
Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
We're going to need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Confidence inspiring, for sure. Right. So we open this, and I think people go running by, don't they? Ugh. Where are they going to? Most peculiar. Really brilliant design for the ship. And of course, it sort of looks like the... So the Nostromo... I think they describe it as a tug in the original game. Sorry, the original film. But the freight tug behind it kind of looks a bit like this. It sort of has two or three big towers on it. So they've clearly taken that as the main design behind Sevastopol, which is cool. That's a nice touch. So the code to this was 0340. So yeah, full disclosure, Annalise is not with us. She is away this weekend doing some work. So I thought I would do a little bit of Alien, because it's been feeling a bit alien-y. It's turning, the nights are closing in. There's a chill in the air. It's been a bit rainy. There's leaves everywhere. Beautiful fall leaves. And I'm like, ooh, I'm getting broody to watch Alien again. So we watched Alien last week, and I was like, oh, and now I want to play Alien Isolation. So I thought I would just do a little special stream. Okay, so we've already maxed out of certain components. My partner loved it. Spoke to her goth phase. She got into age 13 to present day. Yeah, I'm sorry she couldn't be here for this. But maybe we will do some more of these. Oh, it's got dark. Oh no. This is fine. This is great. Ah, it's just like changing in Atlanta. Ha. So many boys in the house. It's true. It is a very men behaving badly kind of a weekend. Oh, bam cakes. Apollo is watching you. Tomorrow. Now this is a kind of haha sasalele sort of a problem, right? Tomorrow, no together future. Or is it tomorrow together, no future?
What the hell happened here?
Spaceflight terminal. Oh, my kanji is not what it should be, but I'm fairly sure that just says something like Sebastopol or something like that. That's probably how you do it in Japanese, because there's no V's in Japanese, so you have to say Seba. So like video is video, right? As in televideo. And then there's also no sounds that end with a consonant. So you'd have to go Sebastopol. You'd have to do RU. The ru character. Baby's first Japanese with Michael. Oh, look, it's the Torrens. Help me!
The Torrens.
I'm trapped in a video game.
I'm here. I'm right here. Verlaine! God damn it!
It is great that they shut the shutters there. It's like, who did that? I don't remember if we find out who did that, whether that was Apollo, or whether that was Marshall Waits. But either way, somebody doesn't want anyone finding us. Oh, they're making a sequel to this? This is news to me. I'm very happy to hear that. I'm very excited that there might be another Alien Isolation, or a follow-up of some sort. I think this is one of the best horror games ever made. I haven't played a whole lot. Like I haven't played like Silent Hill 2 or anything. But yeah, this is fantastic. I'd happily do another one of these. I think I also really like that this game, they just never really acknowledged the more recent series of films. I think there's absolutely no mention of Prometheus in this, even though Prometheus came out like 2 years before this was made. I just find something kind of amusing about the fact that they just like flatly ignored it. Yeah. Okay, another computer. Sevastolink. This is just something about the stores on this level. This is kind of like the Deep Space Nine promenade kind of area. There's all different little stores and bars and things. The whole station is in the red and they're pulling the plug. Going to sell it off for scrap, I guess. Time to move on. So yeah, this also tells you that everything... Ooh, excuse me. This also tells you that the space station is no longer a travel hub. You can't get anywhere from here. So if you're stuck here, there's no way off. And then Apollo, something about Apollo. Apollo is the AI that controls the whole station. Romulus, yeah. We kind of mentioned that earlier, that I have not seen it. I am not very interested in seeing it. Based on the reviews that I've seen, including Richard and Duncan's, I don't think I'm probably going to bother. I was briefly comparing it with Prey. And Prey was a film that I did like. I did enjoy that one. John, welcome! Ahoy, ahoy, sir. Good to see you.
Today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
Okay. Right, we're going to save. Omar says it is good. I'm glad you like it, Omar. It may just not be for me. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. Joe says, the Apollo graffiti with eyes reminds me of that stylized S that Joe and I drew in middle school. Oh, yeah! The one with the, like... Yeah. I think everyone knew how to do that. Weird that was weirdly sort of global. I liked Romulus, but the obvious nostalgia mining was a bit much. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't watch either Romulus or Covenant. I just can't be really bothered with them. I guess I already have my perfect Alien film, which is the first one. I don't really need... I don't need there to be a massive franchise behind it. I guess that's just... But that's just me. If I'm not here to rain on anyone's parade. If you liked it, then good for you. 42! Oh, the meaning of life. Oh.
This whole damn place is falling apart.
Ah, yes, Harry the Hoover. We have to move him. You're gonna clip that. The first 20 to 30 minutes were pretty good. The rest was, oh, you're trying to do isolation without doing isolation. Yeah. I mean, I think this game got it right. That the thing to do is... I mean, this is basically, in its own way, doing nostalgia mining. it's just it's doing it in a different form, and I get to walk around the set from Alien, as well as explore the wider world of what was suggested by the first Alien film. That, what would a space station of that in that world be like? Which I think is great about this. You just get some. They could they could never build all of the interiors for this as sets. Like, that would be insane. But I think it works because it's interactive. Basically, because I get to have my own experience and my own adventure as part of this. As part of this game. One of these days, perhaps I will get up to doing the more advanced difficulty levels. Riddick escaped from Butcher Bay. Does used future very well. Yeah, I do love the used future stuff. I think that's one of the best things about Alien, is that, as I was saying before, it feels very, very grounded in familiar. Like, this just looks like a normal luggage cart thing. Like, we've seen things that look like that, or that's literally just a luggage cart from an airport. Oh no. Oh no. He's not looking so good. But we can't get in here until later because there's an iron torch needed. I don't think there's much to do in here yet. A maintenance jack. Oh yeah, we have to get that somewhere else, don't we? A space luggage cart. Indeed, indeed. From space. Oh! I'm glad we go back to building terrible CRT monitors in the future. Oh yeah, forgot about the fact that there was just like 18 bodies right here. Ooh, aha.
That's gotta be the exit up ahead.
Right, we have to get out of here, don't we? Something counting the dates? I don't know what that's about. Fuck the marshals. I'm assuming you mean figuratively. Marshal Waits, I mean, I don't know, maybe he's somebody's type, but it's not really mine. Just putting that out there. Ah, save point, thank God. Was there a leak? Yeah, there's a water leak there. Always worth checking to see if there's extra stuff. Ah, so somebody has a maintenance jack. And they might be nearby. Right. Oh dear. I'm hoping that's paint. It doesn't look very much like crimson paint. Waits lied to us. Again, about what? Wouldn't you just say Waits has failed to kill the alien? It's always got to be super cryptic. I don't know what it is about running water in alien films that suggests something bad is about to happen. Why is there a puzzle globe thing? That's interesting. Moonquake. It's a very atmospheric game, this. It's very good. Even when you're just in like a storage room.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. Now, what killed him? I'm guessing that was the alien got him, as opposed to a... Because the robots tend to just strangle people, but the alien's the one that like punches holes in people's heads and stuff. Blech. I think I know why Sevastopol went out of business, because they were spending wasting all their capital on just solid gold ladders. Don't know why they thought that was important. Oh, but I'm seeing blood. Now, does that imply he was dropped down here? Or does that imply something that was covered in blood went up there? I don't know.
Hello? I want to make a complaint to the highest authority, okay? My name is Zachary Watson. That's Watson. You get that? My complaint is this. Fucking marshals. They should be protecting us. It's their job. Something's on this station with us and no one knows what it is. No one fucking knows. They put braces on the doors. Lockdown. You know, like to keep something out. I'm fucking terrified, man. I'm fucking... Shit. It's so cold. I don't think this fucking thing even works.
Oh dear. That's a very undignified end to this guy. A drinking game where everyone takes a shot or a sip when a body is found / made. Yes to a sip. Shots, I think you guys would just die. There's a lot of dead bodies. I mean, the room we just came from had 18 dead bodies in it. I don't think that's a good idea at all. Right, we can get in here now. Yeah, sip. I have my Henry Weston cider here. So that's a strong glug, if you wish. Let's do that as a drinking game. Notepaper. Again, just like there's just a normal like spiral bound pad. Oh, speaking of drinks, we got some J&B there. Joke's on you, I'm drinking water.
Interview subject. Heist. Did I say that right? Heist? Look, if you can't even tell me your name, we're gonna be here a hell of a long time. I just want to know about your boss. He's got you all into a lot of trouble. Someone's gonna be accountable. I'm gonna make damn sure someone's accountable. No? Tough guy, huh? Turner, turn off the tape. Maybe our friend here is just shy.
Right, let's make some med kits, because that's one of the few. Oop. That's one of the few blueprints we have yet. So I think it turns out Heist was on the mission. So he was interrogated in here. Heist was on the mission that went to the alien homeworld. Or not the homeworld. Did IQs just drop sharply while I was away? I already said it was not indigenous to that planet. Right, we'll save again. Here's a question. Would these movies still be being made if it weren't for Sigourney Weaver? Because I think that performance is just so brilliant. And she's just such an amazing character actor. And it's a little bit of a shame that she got a bit typecast as like a scream queen, because she's obviously in Ghostbusters and a bunch of other things, but I would love to have seen her. I could be wrong. I don't know what else she's done besides Alien. I should know that a lot better. Obviously, she was in Avatar. Not that we really, I think, any of us rate those terribly well. The ensemble cast is amazing. Obviously, they are, but that central performance is so good. Oh, of course, she's in Galaxy Quest. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. I mean, Catherine, or both. Maybe it was Joe that said it. I don't know. But yes, Galaxy Quest. Oh, she's great in that. But still, that's like another genre thing. I just, I think it's a shame that a lot of these actors who are really, really good, they kind of get ignored by like mainstream dramas and non-sci-fi or action or horror films. Yeah, I do love Galaxy Quest. Galaxy Quest is a wonderful, wonderful film. I do love the bit where they have to go through the engine room. That's all just like various stamping clumps of metal. And she's like, whoever wrote this episode should just die! That's a really great bit. Okay. I think this is where we meet our first new character. I also really like the destinations. Ross 154, Procyon, Barnard Star, Groombridge 34, Alpha Ceti, Capella, Canopus, Arcturus. Yeah, all things in the local area.
Stay still.
Okay.
Now turn around. Come on!
I'm Ripley.
Where'd you come from? Ripley?
Off station. A ship.
There's no ships here!
There are now.
Well, that's good news, because things are not so good here. Something blue just now. Rocked this whole place.
I saw it.
But lady, that's the least of our problems.
Yeah?
Yeah. Something's on this station. Something you wouldn't believe.
Like what?
A killer. You get it?
Okay.
Not really, that's quite vague.
Okay. What's your name?
Axel.
I was boarding with 2 colleagues. EVA. We got separated by the blast. Can you help me find them?
Why?
Because you seem to know your way around.
No, I mean, why? What's in it for me?
A place on the ship.
How do I know I can trust you?
I need to find comms. I need to contact my ship.
This is your lucky day.
Let's go, sweetheart. Seek some
Space
comms
Glasgow.
to expire. It's quite a distance, but we can get
What's
to transit
this
through the
killer? Is it just like a guy?
We can get into all sorts of trouble.
Is it just Arnie with a lot of guns? Is it a Terminator? Nominated for Academy Award. Gorillas in the Mist. Okay, I've never seen that.
Come on, I don't want to stay.
Was that you following me back there?
Had to keep my distance. Can't take any chances.
I think she should have been nominated for Aliens. I mean, I think that's an amazing performance. I'm glad she got at least a nomination.
Stick close to me.
What?
Hey, don't move.
okay. We're not looking for trouble. Who are you?
I'm John. This is Ringo. They're just some assholes. We haven't got time for this. Come on, Jana.
We're trying to get to comms. Can you help us?
We don't need their help. Don't tell them anything. Look, I've got the elevator working. Jana, let's go, okay?
I'm sorry. Good luck.
What the hell was that about? Why are you so damn aggressive?
Everyone's running shit scared, keeping to their own. Safer that way.
This is a classic, like, tragedy of the commons type thing, right? Where society is broken down and nobody trusts each other. They could probably survive. There might be a way to survive if everyone wasn't separated, but the fact that they are makes them easier to pick off one by one, doesn't it? Just like you say, lack of communication worsening the situation. All right, we going? Where are we going? After you, Axel. Space Glasgow. He's Mr. Space Glasgow is going to show us the way to go. Now, if we had to take a sip for a dead body, what do we take for a live person? Because they're actually weirdly rarer.
Let me get the elevator.
I'm going to take a significant glug for that.
Place is old. Needs a special touch.
Subtle method of capitalism. Maybe. Divide and conquer. The oldest rule in the book, right?
Well, what are you waiting for? Hit the button.
Okay.
Keep the noise down here. There might be people around.
I'd appreciate it if you told me what the hell was going on. Right now.
Listen, darling. When we get to the ship, we can kick back, braid each other's hair, and chat all you want.
Yeah, when we get to my ship. I need to know what's going on. Right fucking now.
Fine. Like I said, there's a killer.
A killer? What does that even mean?
I ain't seen it, but it's here. Picking us off one by one.
What are you saying? A psycho? A person?
No, something else. A monster.
I lied. Maybe he is like a alien, a Prometheus character. He seems kind of like the geologist guy, the Sean Harris character. Oh boy. I feel like it's going to get hairy in a moment.
Shit. We need to move. This way. Get down.
Oop.
This is bullshit, man. You should be looking for a way off. Are you crazy? There's no way off. At least we're safe down here. For how long? What if they come for us? Then we shoot the crap out of them. Now shut up. You're making me nervous.
Oscar, you're making me nervous. That's a little reference to a classic film called The Odd Couple.
We'll have to go round them. Follow me.
Do 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 do.
Friends of yours?
I've had run-ins with those guys before. They don't like strangers, even nice guys like me.
I'm shocked.
I ain't pulling your chain, darling. You want to go and say hello? It's your funeral. Those guns aren't for show.
Someone should be doing something.
They are. It's called surviving.
This is very similar to Aliens, isn't it?
Everyone's turning on each other. The fear, it makes people crazy.
I've noticed.
Like, you turn up to a place and things have already gone to hell before you got there.
You've been living here?
What can I say? My butler's on holiday. Grab what you need. You don't know when you'll get another chance.
Don't open the barrels, that's where I do my
You've not been
poos.
down here for a week now, waiting for a ship. Waiting for you, I guess.
It can get pretty dark around here. You should take that flashlight over
Android brain.
there. Make sure you're stocked up on batteries.
Ah, this is where we get our flashlight. A very important part of the next 25 hours of gameplay.
Flash it around. You don't want to get caught.
There we go. Got some extra batteries. And we got a save point. Right, at this point, I am going to take a very quick bathroom break. I recommend everybody has a little stretch and goes and gets some water and all that good stuff. I will be back in 2 minutes. And we're back. Right. Let's continue on.
Let's go.
So can we make anything else? No.
This way.
Oh, hi, Annalise.
What now?
I'll watch the vent. There's another vent round here somewhere.
I marked it so I wouldn't forget it.
Annalise is joining us from her undisclosed
How
location.
about you look around? We're not going anywhere until you find that vent.
Right, so we've got to replace the battery. And they give you a mechanic specifically. Hello! It's my wife. They give you a mechanic specifically to find extra stuff. Right, now. I'm on a break, so I stopped in as you left. Yeah, I just went to the bathroom and took a quick bathroom break.
Axel, is this it?
Aha! It's having a little arcing, sparky problem. Yes, the kitties are upstairs. They're hiding in their little cat tree.
See, got it covered.
They look very cozy. They're cuddling together. Yeah, had it been a black cat and just one, I think we would have called it Behemoth. But since it wasn't going to be a black cat, we were like, okay, we need a different name. Do you think this guy is a genuine Scottish actor? I think he probably is.
Around here.
Just those that want to stay alive, sweetheart.
Why would you assume that? I'm playing this on easy. One up from novice.
Quiet. I hear something.
I'm not doing nightmare mode. Fuck that noise.
Gotta go meet the others. Something's going down.
There's always something going down.
Come on. We don't want to piss him off.
Follow me.
Follow me. I'll lead the way. Anything else to find? Oh, yeah, we went round there, didn't we?
Okay, gotta be quiet here. Don't shine that flashlight.
Right, we're definitely going to save here.
Quietly.
You're the one making noise. Dipshit.
What's the emergency? Someone else has been here. Everyone, stay alert. Keep your guns tight. Shoot anyone you don't know. Stick around while I check our stock.
Still think we need more supplies.
Too many of them to take on.
Wherever we can find it.
Take on?
We still got to get through there. The door at the end.
How?
Let's try a distraction. The generator. If that went down, they'd have to check it out.
Oh yeah, we have to go for the generator, don't we? Ah, now brings the long tradition
Hi, Dad. What's up? You decide to help yourself a little? What the
of
fuck
people
is that
sending
supposed
Ripley to
be?
do things that they're too chicken to do
With me the
themselves.
whole time. We're missing food, ammo, meds. If it's not what
Why don't you go and do the most dangerous part of the thing, and we'll just sit on this computer and press a button if anything goes wrong.
What about the lock Joe rigged up? I've just come from there. Sealed tight. Eyes open. Keep
Right.
your guns ready.
Someone's gonna have to tell the boss.
Boss? He's a goddamn store clerk.
Okay, as I remember, we have to go straight in this hole. I do love a good Jeffrey's tube.
Somebody's here.
Check it out. Everyone with me. I ain't dying here. No way.
Oh,
Doesn't seem to be broken. How would you know, Einstein?
If the generator is blown, there'd be smoke.
This way.
Well, it's not.
Let's keep it down.
oh my! We actually got through that. That's taken me a few tries before. Wolf barrels, no. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up the Star Trek The Next Generation episode, Season 5, Ethics, where Worf gets fatally wounded by some blue barrels falling on him. Knee-splitting Jeffries tubes. Yep. Only it's spelled IES because, of course, it's named after Matt Jeffries, who designed the original series Enterprise. Hello, ladies.
How much further?
Nearly there. Transit's just up ahead. Let's just hope your ship's still there.
Ooh, a computer.
What were you expecting? I'm not even supposed to be here. My shipping out papers were for a week ago.
See you, Omar. Hope all's well. Until soon. Managed to get my hands on that stuff I was talking about. Chief won't even notice the stock's missing. Things always get lost in stations closing down. Blah 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 blah. Two-man rule. Okay, so this is what tells you that the generator has a two-man rule lock. Okay. Oh, is that the alien? Did you hear that? I thought I heard like a... Yeah, that's the alien for sure, isn't it?
It's powered down. The assholes have cut us off. Got it. We need to activate both consoles at the same time to open it. I'll do this one. You go to the one on the other side.
Okay.
Oh god, it's right nearby. Can hear it.
Ready. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no!
Axel, behind you.
Fuck you! Get here now! I've got the thieving son of a bitch. You bums think you can take what you want? Get the fuck up!
Oh fuck! Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Let's go. The others are on their way. We need to go! Now!
Hey, you bastard!
Move it!
Shoot him! Shit, I think he's dead. They killed him.
I mean, I wouldn't just hang around there.
Come on!
You killed that guy!
Because he was going to kill me, you saved my life. This is about survival. Do you understand? Hear something? I hear something.
Axel?
What have I got on me?
What the hell was that thing?
Terrifying.
Gotta keep moving.
Why aren't they right behind us? The guys that were chasing us. Very good, Joe. Sorry, I mean John. I really hope I don't get I was one day from retirement. Okay. Our first introduction of the amazing transit system. Everything's going great. My life is amazing. What's the guy in the Lego movie where he's like, do, nothing bad ever happens to me. Oh, it smells like an abattoir in here, I'm certain of it. Ugh, it's horrible. Can we get in this room? Can the goddamn fucking train just get here already? No! Oh, fuck. Oh god, I heard it's I just come down from a vent noise. It's kind of like that. I think we got lucky not to get eaten there. Something I didn't know until recently. If you hit the wall with your maintenance jack, it makes a noise and you can attract the alien to you. So if you want the alien to go to a very specific place, you can hit the wall and then obviously just don't be there. Be anywhere else than where you just made a noise. These little subway cars, they even have like music on them as well.
Serving Seeks and Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
Right. This looks like the type of place that would have a save point, wouldn't it? One of those lovely... Oh! Oh, I heard voices. This game just throws so much at you. It obviously understands that you can't see too much of the aliens. You can't just have the alien be the only threat you're trying to evade. But the unfortunate part is that then what it throws at you is a bunch of killer androids as well. So, what are we doing now? Get to seek some communications. Now, I can't remember whether that's this way. Workplace solutions. I'm going to assume it's this way. Yeah, I'll bet the space station is in need of a Febreze. Now, how do we get in there? Passcode required. Plasma torch required. Yet the androids are quieter. That's what makes them creepy, is that you can turn around and they go, "You really shouldn't be here." Oh shit, this is where they shoot at you. No, no, no.
Stay back! Shit!
Ah!
Guys, over here! Someone's here!
That's right, attract the alien to you. Yeah. Ooh. SCI injector. Can make another medkit. Why would the company use humans if they have androids? Well, I think Weyland-Yutani, when what's-his-name says the company, he means Weyland-Yutani. But this is Seegson. This is the competitor company who have... they've fallen behind. They're the Wish.com to your Amazon, if you like. This is Wish.com space station. I think they established that in some of the logs that you find on the computers, I think they established that Seegson were kind of early space explorers, so they kind of... They were pioneers, but they haven't quite... They've not won the space race, if you like. What's more expensive, human or an android? You would guess an android, because to build they're expensive, but to maintain them is very cheap, because they all just need milk. As opposed to humans that, you know, while you have to build all kinds of giant recreational facilities, and you can't just have one type of food for them. You need to provide them with many different types of entertainment and sustenance, as opposed to androids, where they can basically just have a cupboard and some jars of milk.
Listen to me very carefully. I want you to leave work now. Collect Claire, pick up the cat, and head home. We need to find someplace safe till Seegson send a ship. I saw the guy from down the hall.
Ooh, revolver ammo.
The one in the dirty baseball cap, weird smell. He had something in his coat. I think it was a gun. He just looked right through me. Don't talk to anyone. Don't tell them where you're going. I'll meet you as soon as I can.
An access tuner.
Company towns are scary for that. We have one near us. Down here, there's a company town, or a little company campus thing. Humans also spend money. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, God.
Do you really want to take that chance?
Okay. We find her and we kill her.
Oh, fuck. Oh, now I remember why this took longer.
This way. She was downstairs.
Right.
See anything yet?
You guys are so fucked. I don't quite remember how to get past these guys. Hello. Right. I'm gonna try the flare trick. Send a flare over there.
There's a light over here.
Over here. Looks like our friend is playing with us.
No, I'm not. I'm going this way. I'm trying not to get xenomorphed. Oh god. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch is quite a one. Annalise and I watched that once. It's proper scary. It's one of those that's weird because it's in the Halloween series of films, but it doesn't involve Michael Myers. It's just like a separate story, somehow set in the Halloween universe. It doesn't involve any of the characters from the previous two Halloween films. And then oh no, you die. Ah, fuck. Right. Oh shit! Fucking... I really wanted to peace run this, but you're gonna make it impossible, so I'm gonna run. I wanna run! Right, it's okay, I have med kits. I like how nobody else has the ability to crawl through the access hatches. Bye, Annalise. Thanks for Coming to see my pain. Well, that was exciting. Well, now that I've done one murder, I'm officially beyond reproach. I'm officially beyond saving, so I might as well just keep doing murders. That's how I see it. I just love how an injection cures a bullet wound. Wish it worked that way. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh no. Can they... Oh shit. Can they fire into the... I hope they can't. That would be bad. It might be. Go that way, you dumb idiot. Oh. It's okay, we'll just run away. I think this is where we have to go next. I do love the good space view of the exterior. It does sell the scale whenever you see all those windows. That does tell you how big the space station is. It's awesome. Right, somehow we got away with that. Right, so that tells us that there is a data cell. Oh yeah, the data cell's down here, isn't it? I want to think of gravity so close to a gas giant. Yeah. How does that work? It would, I guess, might sort of work if the whole station was oriented with the bottom towards the core of the planet, I guess. I don't know. Okay, this is coming back to me now. I sort of remember where we need to go. We have to go into those funny sort of library stacks up that way. Oh, God. I just heard the alien. I think you might have just heard it too. Oh, boy. Here we go. Welcome to Alien, everyone. It's an hour 43. And we might just be about to have our first sort of alien encounter. Let's fucking save. Maybe it was the gunfire that attracted it. I would bet all the money in my pockets that it was the gunfire that attracted it. I think that is true. Low power. Why are things always low power in this universe? Ah! Bingly bongly bangly. Right, there's a key card somewhere around here that we need to get through that door. Pick up... Oh, we get a revolver now. Yes, please. Not that it will do us a whole lot of good, because we basically can't really use it that much. That's one of the great things. I think the Valverde guys pointed this out at one point, that this game gives you mechanics that you basically shouldn't ever use. Like, running. You can run, you just really shouldn't, because that'll attract the alien. They'll give you a gun that you shouldn't use, because that'll attract the alien. Right, we've got a smoke bomb now. Now that's no good against the humans, so it's no good against the alien, but it's useful for distracting the humans. Oh no! It's like Call of Cthulhu. It's a nightlight. It isn't going to do anything. Oh god! Now that guy was shot. That guy was fully just murdered by a human being. Flashbang! Now we're getting some good shit. Make a flashbang. I like, in this game, my strategy is generally build as many things as they'll let you build, because the more resources you can collect, the better. You don't want to miss things like flashlight batteries. Like if you can have several sets of flashlight batteries, that's excellent.
Oh god. The flight recorder.
Ah!
What? No! God damn it! Okay. Stay focused.
Uh-oh. Security lockdown. Shit. Oh god. How do we get out of this one? I will say I really do like the motion capture performances in this. I think they did motion capture for most of the main characters. I think the likeness of Amanda Ripley was a different person than the person who did the voice. But for most others, they are who they look like. It's obviously economical to do it that way. But I think Amanda Ripley, whoever voices her, is superb. She's seriously good. The way she has to, like, show emotional control, but also... It must have been incredibly intense to have to do a performance like this. Alright, now you're going to teach us how to use this crazy device. That's what we need when there's an evil alien on the loose. There's a bunch of beeping and loud noises. Oh yes, that's some 70s retrofuturism in the design. Bonding agent. Do we get some extra story stuff here?
Message from Marshal Waits. This is Chief Porter and tech support. Look, there's nothing on this flight recorder, Waits. We've broken God knows how many corporate confidentiality agreements and come up with zips. Nothing except the Weyland-Yutani logo and an empty readout. Now these things are built to last. So either someone on board the Nostromo asked its mother core to wipe it clean, or somehow the data's been corrupted before it got here. Care to fill me in on why this was a priority job?
So, the possibilities are Ash wiped the Nostromo log before the Nostromo was destroyed, or it got to Sevastopol with all the data intact, and somebody got it off before it got to Marshal Waits. No, I think that's the only two possibilities. Right. Well, not that this hasn't been lovely, but shall we get the fuck out of Dodge? I know you're supposed to crouch, but I generally prefer to move through areas more quickly. Beep, 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 beep. Oh yeah, we're trapped in here, aren't we? That's what the security lockdown is all about. Perception. I think we come back to here later, don't we? Because that's where we have to go into that horrible stairwell and block off the alien. Oh god. So many xenomorph holes. So many. Shite. Right, there we go. Now I think we get... Oh look, there's just like a 1999 printer right here. Oh god. Number of times I've had to refill these goddamn things toner. Okay. Check your corners for xenomorph holes. To Chief Porter. I'm about 80% through archiving Sevastopol's internal mail system for the decommissioning. Disconnected from Apollo, but I've left his basic messaging system in place for the people still here. Bad news is, whoever set it up in the first place... Oh, excuse me. Skimped on the hardware, and we've had some leaks. I've got Mike Tanaka looking into it now. He's the specialist archivist we called in, seems to know his shit. Just thought I'd give you a heads up in the meantime. So, that explains why we're reading things that you'd think that the AI would have scrubbed. Because they reveal what's going on. Oh yeah, so apparently there was going to be more to this subplot. I read up about Alien Isolation. Apparently the Julia Jones subplot, because she's like a journalist who came to the space station to cover the decommissioning, but she ended up getting trapped here, and so she's still on the station, and you find lots of her logs. There we go. I've lived on the station for 2 months, compiling the report for the Colonial Times, discovering the price of our second-tier corporations have paid for their overexpansion during the race into the Outer Rim. Arrgh. Audio, nothing in audio. Utility, nothing in utility. Okay. So yeah, you find quite a lot more of her logs throughout the game. I think there is even going to be a bit more to her character even than that. I think at one point you were even going to find her body, which is a bit grim. Right. Oh boy. Cutscene time. Ah! There it is. Oh, why is the spiral-bound notebook levitating? I'm all freaked out by that. Do we have a xenomorph and a poltergeist? Okay, do you know what the purpose of the hoses on its back are? Free Kit Kat for anybody who can guess what they're for. They're basically there because the original HR Giga design, the head was so massive that the actors couldn't counterbalance. Joe says butt stuff. In universe, possibly. It might be butt stuff. But it's butt stuff. I love the idea that it might be butt stuff. No, it's because the actors would fall over in it, so they had to add the pipes on the back to counterbalance it, because the poor guy was just constantly falling over. Which I think it's a bit of a shame because it sort of needlessly overcomplicates the design, obviously. Oh god! Can hear the screeching. That's the one problem I have with the Xenomorph design, as good as it is that it does look a tiny bit busy. If it was just basically a human body with that elongated head, I think it would be amazing. It does add the biomechanical look, though. Yeah, that's true, but that's partly where that came from, was that it was a practical solution to a problem, which was that the poor actors were falling down. Oh boy, we've got to do this again. I also like the wrinkle that they imply, which is that because the alien crossbred with a human, that's why it looks humanoid. And that if it had crossbred with something else, whatever it was, it would look more like that. So it's kind of a weird sort of hybrid. They tried to do something with that in Prometheus, which was kind of rubbish in the end. Bit of a shame. Would somebody remind me what I'm doing? I've got to hack the elevator. Where are all the humans? Oh, there's one. That's a great idea, mate. Why don't you just shoot at me? Make loads of noise, please. The goldfish xenomorph was not a success. It'd be teeny tiny little xenomorph. Oh boy, we're back in our same hole again. Right. Can we... Since we're doing a murder run... An axolotl xenomorph. Here it comes. Oh god. A quokka xenomorph! Amazing. Oh, there he is! Yes, I'm doing this is my murder run. I think it makes it more spooky if I'm Michael Myers, but also Ellen Ripley. Ellen Ripley's daughter, rather. Right, he's going off that way. Now, if he's gone up there, he could come down here. Oh god, you can hear it. Climbing around in the fucking vents. Right. Had you not been shooting at me, it might not have been necessary to get you all eaten by xenomorphs. Okay, here we go. Shit. Give me the prompt to use the fucking thing. Jesus. Game. That's not fair, is it? Nah. Okay. Oh, Christ. We've made it to Seegson Communications. I do love the way that every system on board the station has its own like little brand name. that it's its own separate product. It's a bit like kind of early days of Microsoft, where every little thing that was part of Windows was its own product. It's like Sevastolink. That's like the email systems for Sevastopol.
All visitors must report to reception.
Okay, we've got a map. We just saw people running. That's good news. Ah! Excuse me.
Hello? My name's Ripley. Amanda Ripley. I need your help.
Please take a seat. Someone will be with you shortly.
No wonder Seegson is losing the tech race.
Yeah, I do like that they're kind of just supposed to be just shit robots, and that's why they're incredibly easy to hack. Because they don't have enough safety systems or something. Right, anything... Oh! Oh, look at that! I never spotted that before. Do you know what that is? That is a Blade Runner reference. There are multiple little weird tie-ins between Blade Runner and Alien. The most notable one is the screen that's used when they're landing the Nostromo that says Purge on it. It's like a red screen with the text Purge comes up when they're landing the ship. That's also the screen that comes up when Deckard is in his little police car, hover car thing, and they're taking off, and it says Purge, just the same way. That's probably just one of those things because they're both Ridley Scott films.
So you always know exactly who you're dealing with. Be reassured. That's the Seegson promise.
Oh no, there's not aliens, there's the robots. Oh, this is the robots bit. Oh boy. And I currently have no defense against them. Right. Is there anything down this way? Nope. Just a door I can't get through. Okay. Now, the last time I played this, I managed to accidentally clonk this thing in the head, and it immediately turned evil.
That is a restricted area.
It's an emergency. Don't you realize what's going on?
Apollo has the situation in hand. Your registration is almost complete.
Forget it. I'll find my own way in.
Okay. So, creepy android. Are you going to let me past? Well, he's not strangling me yet.
Life moves fast, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Here at Seegson, we remember that the ultimate goal is clear communication.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't pay attention, you could miss it. Sponsored by Ferris Bueller. Right, what uses a charge pack that we could use? We've got a smoke bomb. Does a flashbang use a charge pack? A blasting cap. It sucks to leave a charge pack behind.
Some kind of tracker.
But the motion tracker. We got the motion tracker, guys. Hold R1. Yes, I remember well how to use this frickin' device. It's funny how it's R1, but it comes up on the left. That's slightly confusing. That's kind of a... Ah! I was not expecting you. Why are you here? I was not expecting him to just be in the doorway like that.
No problem.
Something about Seegson's history. Door access. Override the door mechanism. Where did he go? Is he still in here? No, he's off that way. Oh god, they're such creepy boys. Ah yes, a good stairwell that you can't see what's coming down it if you're heading up it. Just what I like in an Alien game. Also, I mean, if you look at the map, well, we can't really see what's in this area yet. But if you look at the map at the in this game, it is so ridiculously labyrinthine. The design of the station. I suppose that's basically because they've been blocking off doors and stuff, so you can't get through certain ways, or they've locked things off, which makes sense. But it also sort of seems like, what would you do in a fire? Like, it seems like there's limited access. The one thing you want in anywhere where there's like an airlock type situation is you want multiple access to every room. You know, fail safe, right? Oh my god, we can make noisemakers. Yes. That's what we need. We need noisemakers. These are critical to doing the next section of the game. Noisemakers are the name of the game. Ooh, look. A tobacco vending machine. I never spotted that before. We've got, I think this is this a vending machine? A water terminal, and then also a tobacco vending machine. That's just so wonderfully 70s. As I said, it's the Dirty Shutter Space feature. Right. Oh, yes. We've got these funny little baggage collector thingies that will give us an extra charge pack, which we don't need yet. Okay, I think I'm getting ready to... I'm getting about ready to stop the game for the evening. I'm getting a bit tired. This game works best in 2-hour chunks, as I find. So the next save point I get, I'm going to go save. Also, I just want to check on the cats, make sure they're okay. I think I can hear one of them meowing, so make sure he's alright. Hopefully, yes, that would be nice.
Establish long-range communications.
You're becoming hysterical.
Get back! I'm warning you.
Tut, tut. Let's resolve this amicably.
Oh yeah, this is where the android kills this guy. Oh no. Oh dear. Who's more needy, Bradley or Toby? Depends on the day, really. They're both pretty needy. Oh dear, that was really nasty. Yeah, oh, I can definitely hear them meowing now. I wonder if they're hungry. I left them with quite a bit of food in there, and fresh water. So, whoa! Right. I don't remember where the next save point is, so I think I might call it here, guys. And then we'll catch up with whatever we need to do next time. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time. All right, until soon, happy Halloween.